All right, we got another one, man. We're gonna do it. Basically, we're gonna check the secrets of all the millionaires in Miami and how they do it, bro. How they do it? We trying to learn, right? We here to learn, man. So let's do it.
We're on a yacht with a lot of Miami millionaires. We're gonna ask them how they make their money, what industry they're in, what's the most they ever made in a month, best financial decisions, worst financial decisions. Let's explore money, because really, money is just a game, and these people play it well. So let's explore. Do you think you can become a billionaire?
100%.
I sold that business for 115 million.
What would you say your net worth is now?
400 million?
One thing I've picked up about this younger generation is we all want to run our own show. Whether it's a YouTube channel, a t-shirt company, we want to be our own boss and do things that matter. Entrepreneurship is very important to me. That's why I spent 16 weeks with Milwaukee 8th graders leading them through an entrepreneurship course that culminated in a pitch competition where first, second, and third place won money to put towards their startup. In third place, we got Cyrus Lopez. The topic of wealthy people has been forefront in our country's discussion. Some people villainize them, thinking that they're evil or bad people that somehow took advantage of people to get to the top. Other people celebrate these entrepreneurs and want to aspire to be like them themselves. The first entrepreneur
To be honest,
is Jordan Welch, a successful multimillionaire YouTuber.
you definitely have to use people to get to where you gotta go. Let me tell you something. They always told me, if you cannot be used, then you're useless. You won't never want to be useless. Trust me.
That has had a variety of businesses. He takes us to meet two of his friends, Zane Jan, a man who is worth a few hundred million himself and is on his way to becoming a billionaire by 30. The other man we get to meet, Eric Spofford,
by
recently
30?
sold his company for $115 million. Today we go through mansions, condos, yachts, Rolls Royces, and more to see what it's like living this life.
Let's do it.
Guys, I'm really excited about today's episode, meeting with Miami ultra millionaires going on yachts.
You're wearing that?
Yeah, dude, you look kind of like a nerd.
Yeah, big time.
You guys think I should change?
Yeah.
Okay, just 1 second. Oi, someone fetch me a water!
Here we go.
Cheers.
When it come to
I
checks,
just
we
said
don't
someone
take
fetch me
none.
a water. He's wild.
Yo,
My boy,
what's
good to
up,
see you
man?
again, bro.
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah.
Zane,
How you
nice to
doing,
meet
man?
you. Tommy.
What's up, Zane? Awesome to meet you, man.
Tell the people where we are right now, Zane.
So we're here in Miami, Florida. We're 39 floors up here in a penthouse. We're gonna show you a crazy view right now. So let's go.
Damn.
Where I used to grow up, it was like a 500 square foot apartment, and you would open up the window, your view was another brick building. When I first made like my first dollars, it was
I grew up pretty much with the same fucking view. Like, trust me. On days in Brooklyn, you have the same fucking view.
wasn't getting a nice car. The first thing I did was I moved into a high rise with a crazy view, because I was like, to me, that's the most inspiring thing anyone can have.
So Zane, tell the people what you do.
I'm an entrepreneur. I run many businesses, but my main business is a company called Better Earth Solar. We're a residential solar company. So we put on a solar system. We power up your house. You have all the off-grid capabilities. I went to college. I was there for a year. I dropped out of college. I was like, F this. I'm gonna go sell solar.
And what'd you do last month in business?
Almost $40 million. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
So Zane, do you think you can become a billionaire?
100%.
And how old are you now?
27.
And when do you think you'll be a billionaire?
By 30.
How many employees do you have?
650 W-2 and 3,000 contractors.
And
that
those are your
basically-
sales guys?
Those are sales guys, yeah. And you have guys there that maybe work for 3 months and make a few grand, and you have guys there that work for 3 months and make $1 million.
Your number one salesperson in the country?
$3 million. And he's from Wisconsin, yeah.
Represent,
Chance,
baby.
his name's Chance Prachinsky. His first year working with me, he won a white Lambo.
So gentlemen, do we have a yacht
Wow.
to be boarding pretty soon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait a minute. He said the first year working with me, he won a white Lambo. Let's go back and see what.
Those guys?
Those are
Did he
sales
say
guys,
that?
yeah. And you have guys there that maybe work for 3
Hold
months
up.
and make a few grand, and you have guys there that work for 3 months and make $1 million.
Your number one salesperson in the country?
$3 million. And he's from Wisconsin, yeah.
Represent,
Chance,
baby.
his name's Chance Prachinsky. His first year working with me, he won a white Lambo.
So gentlemen, do we have a
He
yacht to
won
be
a
boarding
white
pretty soon?
Lambo.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is it?
Yeah.
It seems like we're about to hit really tough economic times in this country, and a lot of people feel like creating wealth is out of their reach and they're just destined to be poor or broke or not live an excellent life? Like, what is your mentality on that?
The only reason people never get out of a recession or people get affected by a recession is because they live a life above their means. They end up putting all of their eggs into a few baskets that don't do good today. You could either look at it as an issue or you look at it as the greatest opportunity in your life.
What would you say your net worth is now?
Company-wide, 400 million.
Does that feel crazy to say out loud?
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's a business, dude.
Where are we right now?
We're here at Island Garden Marina. This is the most exclusive marina here in Miami.
Tell us where we are right now.
We're on my 92-foot yacht called the Bonus Rounds. I have a coaching program for entrepreneurs and business owners. We have about 40 of our members on the boat that have flown in from all around the country. Deals are happening, coaching's happening. I grew up just north of Boston, about 40 minutes north of the city. I started getting involved in drugs and alcohol at a young age. I started smoking pot and selling pot.
So far, that's what we have in common with both you and Zane in your entrepreneurial journey. Was selling weed was your first flip.
14 years old was my first ever massive drug purchase and sell.
I swear to God that selling drugs is a better MBA in business than you can get in college. I'm just saying it taught me a lot. When I was 14 years old in 1999, Oxycontin was just hitting the scene.
Don't be afraid to take what they give you. Often, it will be an opioid medication.
Creating this opioid epidemic, but he brought over a 40 milligram Oxycontin pill and we crushed it up and I sniffed half and he sniffed half and it birthed an opiate addiction in me on the spot. 6 months later I dropped out of high school and I was an IV heroin addict.
What brings you guys here?
Networking, man. Solid about it, man. I moved to Miami. It's like a no-brainer, you know.
Seek guidance.
Mentorship, vision.
What kind of industries are you guys in?
I'm in the audio, video, smart home.
Content creation industry.
All things real estate.
I'm in e-commerce.
I do AI consulting.
The restaurant, food, and beverage industry.
OnlyFans
Luxury jewelry.
real estate.
Consulting space. Podcasting.
Solar, baby.
Sales.
What's the most you ever made in a month?
One time I made 180,000 in a day.
150.
300K?
37 grand.
350,000? 52 grand? 60,000?
15, 16?
Probably over $1 million.
What's the most you ever lost in a day or a month?
I lost 50K in one investment. Some guy scammed me.
10, 15K investments.
$60,000 of inventory to spoilage.
Like 150,000. A few $1 million.
10, 15 grand.
1.2 million. I got fucked over by my old boss.
Damn.
From 15 years old for about the next 6.5, almost 7 years, I shot heroin, used drugs every day. On December 7th of 2006, after a robbery gone bad.
I ain't gonna cap. A lot of times you could look at a person and be like, yo, he done did some stuff back in the days, man. Just by their skin. And sometimes by how how deep their voice is and how raspy it is and stuff like that. You could tell motherfuckers who was drinking, who was shooting up, who was sniffing. You could look at their nose and be like, yo, they was on some shit back then. That man gave me some kind of vibes where you just look at him and be like, yeah.
Where I had robbed a guy for $82 with a kitchen knife. That's when I got into sobriety. And I've been consistently sober and in recovery.
Like he did a lot of and that's how his nose just got, I guess, shaped that way.
Since then, I started this sober house in October of 2008. It was me and 11 guys that lived in a house, and I helped them get sober and I helped them change their lives. And that grew into one of the largest providers of addiction treatment on the East Coast. We did $55 million a year in top line revenue. But I sold that business for $115 million.
Do you guys think anybody can be rich?
I think it's a mindset that you're wired and you either have or don't.
Yeah, 100%. Especially nowadays with the access with the internet, with all the opportunity that we have, anybody can become rich.
Anybody that wants it can.
Yeah, completely. 1, work hard. 2, if you have good intention. And 3, you're just surrounded by the right people. It's almost impossible not to have at least a degree of success. Why do you think rich people have been so demonized in our culture as of lately?
Self-reflection, right? They have what I want. It's their fault, not mine. It goes back to the whole excuse thing. So
most people, they're not willing to do what it takes to become successful, and that pisses a lot of people off nowadays.
Correct.
I have no idea how to dress myself in a club in Miami. What do I gotta wear?
Black fit, black shirt, black jeans.
How much does a designer t-shirt go for?
$200 to $300.
All right, guys. You can do that, or you can shop at Big Dogs Gotta Eat, TommyGMcGee.com. Get the shorts, get the shirts, get the hat, get the ski mask. All of that, you can buy the entire bundle for less than $200 to $300. So we got a couple hours to kill before we go to Eric's house for dinner. I gotta find out what t-shirt I'm gonna wear so I don't look like a monkey in Miami. Let's go shopping. I spent $35 on Amazon where I was trying to replicate.
My man with the sacks, bro. Like, that shirt is gonna bust you a good. Yo, that whole outfit is Versace, bro. Like, you coming up some bread. That shirt alone probably like $800. Come on, bro. You coming?
Where's this? I'm from Milwaukee and I don't know how to dress. And
I wasn't even bullshitting. 762.
Trying to figure out what to wear to a club tonight.
How would you rate this fit, 1 out of 10?
A strong 8. If you're in Miami, this is the way to go.
What about the Crocs?
You gotta get rid of the Crocs.
Okay. Is it possible on a budget of like $60 to get a shirt here? Is there anything that I can get?
Wow. I don't think I have anything that low.
I think I gotta go to Zara. $40. Okay.
Now we're in the right bracket.
Bro, you can't go to Saks for no $100 and expect to get anything from there. Anything, literally anything. You probably could get a tie. Probably.
Thank you, you too. I'm starting to be successful as an entrepreneur, but I've been so frugal my whole life.
That's a good thing.
It's hard for me to just look at a t-shirt that's $200 and just buy it.
A lot of it is so superficial, bro, and it's not necessary, you know? You want people to respect you off your name and what you've created, not off of what you wear. And 9 times out of 10, people don't give a shit anyways.
Now we're heading to Eric, the guy that owns the yacht. We're heading to his mansion for a dinner that he's hosting, so we'll see you at his house. This is Eric Spoford's house. Went from drug addict to multi-millionaire. I'm gonna ask Eric how much this house cost. What is your guess?
12?
I was gonna guess even higher, like 14.
My lovely partner in crime, Lori Bedreau, couldn't ask for a better partner. Before I owned this house, this was used as a short-term, high-end Airbnb. I got a picture on my back dock right there of Conor McGregor holding a shark that he caught. If you look up the little baby video.
He's playing right now on this speaker.
Yeah. But the song On Me, the music video was all shot at this house.
Crazy about me like on do more than 100 rounds in the screws, yeah. I get real chick.
Here we got a movie theater. I never actually really use this room though. I don't watch any TV. So this is superhuman protocol. They say that most disease centers from a lack of oxygen in your body. And so I do this thing every day. That thing makes 96% pure oxygen. Fills this bag up, throw one of these face masks on, right here. And I'll do 10, 15 minutes of straight oxygen. Breaks up your blood and actually pushes the oxygen into your cells.
Are you still in touch with a lot of people from your family that knew you during your addict days?
I really don't have much family. My mom wasn't around and too much when I was growing up and going through all that. It's just me and my dad. It's almost unbelievable, bro. I mean, I was shooting heroin at 15 years old. Pretty much everyone who knew me in my community, friends, family, etc. had written
15, your mind haven't even developed yet, my guy. What are you doing?
Me off as a guy that was either going to die or go to prison, which I should have. Both. 5 overdoses on life support, survived all of them, been stabbed a couple times, been shot at, made it through somehow.
Do you have any photos from back in the day?
That's me with a 45 and a bulletproof vest. We're out robbing drug dealers, yeah.
What is your advice to people that are in really, really tough situations? How they can change their life and turn it around like you did?
I speak out of experience, and so I can only give you guys what worked for me. So I started doing all the things that I didn't want to do and historically hadn't been willing to do. Like the drug dealer trying to break out of the game. When you go and get a fucking honest construction job and you can't ball out of control and spend money like you were doing, you have to be willing to do the shit that you don't want to do and sacrifice and pay that price. I had to put my head down and work. Like I spent 2 years cutting trees down, logging, like barely getting by.
Is that where you got some of the startup funding to buy your first piece of real estate?
The problem is they want it overnight.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking kicked a dope habit on a couch. I didn't sleep for a month. I was puking, pissing, and shitting just to get off the drugs. And then I was walking to jobs and walking to work. My first business, I didn't make any money for years. I lived with those dudes. I moved out of the $550 a month fucking apartment in the projects to move into the sober house to live with 11 men to start this business. Wow. And I stayed there for 2 years because I've been doing it for so long. It's like this. But most people don't survive the very early stages of it because they feel like they're spinning the wheels and not getting anywhere. But it's necessary. 100%.
How can the people find you, Eric?
Jumping on YouTube, just starting to put out content there now, and so appreciate any subscribers that jump over. I'm brand new on YouTube, but I'm heaviest on Instagram.
I was talking in the car with my team, all the people that impressed me today, and you were at the top of that list. You're 23 years old, you're running a 150 plus person operation. Tell me a little bit more about that.
My name is Travis, living in SoCal right now, working in the solar industry. Started out in selling alarms door to door in good old Ohio. Realized I was kind of decent at selling.
Did you go to college?
I did for a semester, and then I realized that it wasn't for me, so I ended up dropping it.
Were you already doing door to door at this point, or did you drop out and then go door to door?
Dropped out and then went to door to door.
So you do very well under pressure, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely. So how soon did you go from dropout to, hey, I'm Travis and I'm successful?
Yeah, so I mean, first year sales didn't make too much money, but got the skill set.
What's not too much money?
I made like 20 grand my first summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next year, made my first 6 figures. It was in 4 months, ran about a 50-man pest control team. Had my buddy who was showing me some numbers in the solar, and I was like, okay, this is the real deal. We ended up starting our own company, and now we're here. Message to you guys is keep on growing, keep on pushing.
23, guys.
Even if I were to become a billionaire, I don't think I'll ever spend money on bottle service. It was interesting to see people express money in a different way than I've ever seen before. Being rich can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. To me, it's about finding a purpose and a passion that you love and chase it. It's about building a community of family of friends around you that you love. And it's about living a life that you can be happy and proud of. What does being rich mean to you? A big thanks to Jordan for leading me on this adventure. Go ahead and subscribe to him and blow him up. Folks, life is a grand old adventure. Thank you for joining me with this video. I appreciate you so much. Cheers.
They doing big, man. They doing big. Please like and subscribe. We're gonna go on to the next one, man. We on our road to like 1,000 right now. We only have like 300-400 subscribers or so. We're on our road to 1,000, and from there we're just gonna keep moving on and on and on and on and on. So I appreciate y'all watching me. Please subscribe, tell a friend, watch my videos, likes, leave comments, and let me know what else do you want me to reenact on. Thank you, man.